If someone told you Stephen Curry had been traded by the Warriors, chances are you wouldn't believe it. But if that same sentence came from Shams Charania, the deal would feel all but official. The man sitting there eating a bao bon with one hand and scrolling through his phone with the other is Shams, the NBA's reigning newsbreak king. Don't assume he's watching dance clips. The league's next blockbuster might be seconds away from exploding out of that screen. Most of what we know about him begins with a familiar line, according to NBA insider Shams. And it's always the second half of that sentence that sends fans into a frenzy. His reports carry the weight of a league press release, and usually beat the league to it. In fact, plenty of players have learned they were traded by reading his posts on social media. So how did this 90s-born reporter build a network so powerful that NBA insiders willingly serve as his sources? As a kid, Shams dreamed of playing basketball. But by his sophomore year of high school, he had topped out at 5'9". After being cut from the school team, he chose a different path. The year he graduated, a casual post he published on a Chicago Bulls blog started gaining attention. That was the moment he committed to basketball journalism. But breaking into media isn't easy, and being first with the news is even harder. He could spend every waking hour glued to sports feeds, and still his reporting would be swallowed by the endless media current. After repeated failures, he arrived at a simple truth: if you want to win the race, you have to get to the source. Access became the hardest problem to solve. Cold calls, emails, every possible outreach method. He tried them all, hoping to pry loose early trade intel from team insiders. The results were minimal. So he went old school. At the time, the Milwaukee Bucks weren't a national draw, and they became his primary target. But simply waiting around wasn't enough. He earned press credentials and pushed his way into post-game scrums. Early on, he focused on the overlooked, the fringe players no one else bothered to interview. His sharp, well-timed reporting earned their respect. Before long, he built real relationships inside organizations. His sincerity, never transactional, never manipulative, won the trust of players, agents, and executives alike. By 2014, his career turned a corner. He was first to break the Luol Deng, Andrew Bynum swap between the Bulls and Cavaliers, beating every major outlet to the punch. At the time, he was still a college sophomore intern. Overnight, his social media following jumped by thousands. With multiple offers on the table, he chose Yahoo Sports, joining Adrian Wojnarowski's team. WOJ's mentorship, combined with Shams' sharp instincts and year-round grind, quickly elevated him into the industry's elite. In 2024, when WOJ stepped away from the newsbreaking game, Shams became the obvious successor. Today, his information network spans countless sources. His web of contacts is said to be more intricate than the FBI's. From practice facility custodians and teen barbers to flight attendants, nightclub bartenders, and even arena food delivery workers, all can be nodes in his intelligence chain. Many of last year's biggest trades were first reported by him. He now sits firmly atop the insider hierarchy, earning a seven-figure salary. And yet, his work intensity hasn't eased. 17 or 18-hour days processing information are routine. On draft night, he has worked straight through without sleep. To fully commit to the grind, he has remained single. He has even said he plans to maintain this pace for another 20 years. People jokingly call them Shams bombs. Among his peers, he's viewed as an envy-inducing perpetual motion machine. There are even stories that league offices have circulated internal guidelines specifically designed to prevent leaks from reaching him. And in a strange way, that might be the ultimate compliment. Because it's that obsessive, all-or-nothing approach, that refusal to log off, that built Shams Charania into who he is today.